So hello guys, sorry this video is a bit late, but we're doing my December favourites. I would have done my yearly favourites, but it was the year I had my baby and I didn't do much. So I'm sticking to monthly favourites. These are all the items we'll be talking about today, so let's get right into it. So this mask, let's bring you in. So this mask here, I love it. It's just so good. So it's an eye mask, but I used it all over my face. I put the serum over my neck. My partner used some of the peeled off bit. I'll insert a clip if I can find it, but honestly, this mask is so good. It's hydrating, it's nourishing. It just does everything you need. It really does give your skin life, and it was a great find for December. Highly recommend it. What I do not recommend is, do you know the 111 eye mask, the rose gold one? That's not good. This is what you need to get. This is just amazing. If you can see that, but it's just overflowing with serum, so I've got high expectations from the get-go. The cover, I've put it on the rest of my face and put it on my partner's eyes as well, because it's that saturated that you can actually reuse them. They've suggested that you put it on your neck, but yeah, so let's take it off. Have high expectations from this. So initially it felt nice, it's not irritating or anything like that, but, can you see that it's so nice and hydrating? And do you know the irritation I had under my eyes around here? I can't even tell at all, like nothing's helped, but this mask has. Can you see a difference? So that's that one. Another great find was the Medic 8 HEO mask. So it's a two-step procedure, and I would repurchase this again and again. So it's just really good. I'm going to use it tonight. But you got the mask step one. I'll put a bit too much on. So it's kind of like a gel. So you apply this to the last step of your evening skincare routine. Put this all over your neck, your face, everywhere. And then just allow it to absorb for a few minutes and then massage it in. And then just put this cream, can't open it, all over your skin. And honestly, it leaves your skin feeling so nice and hydrated and nourished and soft. It's amazing. I love this. That's another great product. I might just go and do my skincare now that I've got so much on my hand. But anyway, I would highly recommend these. They're just amazing. I would only, anything I'm mentioning, I would only really get it if it's discounted, because I know you can get like 20% off these, but they are good. A surprise favourite was the Great Barrier Relief. So I got all three of these items that I've just shown you from the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar, and I got this in day one. I wasn't that intrigued by it. The smell of it was just very strong and off-putting. Not off-putting, it just smells like spices. But over the last month, whenever my skin got irritated and any hormonal imbalance or acne or flare-ups, I just put this on and it works. It helps repair the skin barrier. It is really good. I only use it if my skin is irritated, and whenever I have, it has helped. So highly recommend. Very shocked, but I do enjoy it. It's just one of those items I naturally gravitate towards. Like, I don't realize how much I like it until I need it or something happens and I naturally just gravitate towards it. I think this is going to be the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar favourites, but because it was December, I used a lot of things from the Advent Calendar for all my reviews. But this scalp and body scrub, I'm so upset that it's so small because I think it's only 30 grams. But I love this thing so much. The next time they have a gift with purchase, I'm going to definitely buy it with that. It smells nice. It's effective. It's nice and thick. It's not like, it just works. It's lovely. Another surprise favourite from the Huda Beauty. This from the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar, but I love this. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't layer it. Once it dries on your lashes and you try to layer it again if you do need to, it really doesn't layer at all. But honestly, it's so good. So good. It's the only time that I think I would purchase a mascara full size is if I run out of this. I don't think I can live without it. It's that good. One coat does the trick. You don't have to mess about with it. It stays on my lashes. Towards the end of the day, it does start coming off, but it's just, this is amazing. I love it. So this is the new cream that I'm using. So I use the Voltaire for quite some time. And then because I've been doing a lot of eye swatches whenever I've been doing makeup looks or anything like that, any review, one of my eyes, because I only do it on one of my eyes, I don't do makeup on the other side. Only for the reviews. In real life, I do both sides. Let's just clarify, just in case I confuse anyone. But this has helped. So my eye, I don't know what it was, so my lash line was getting really dry and irritated. So this has really helped with that. Might as well use it right now. But that's what it looks like. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but it's quite thick. It just sits on your skin, but by the time it's morning, I don't know, it feels nice and soothing. But I do put quite a thick layer on. But that's been a huge help. So sorry everyone, my memory card was full and my backup was full, so I had to sort all that out. So we're here on the next day now. But I don't know where I left off, so I'm going to start off with the NARS. This is a smudge proof eyeshadow base. I knew this was going to be good, but I was very impressed initially when I did my swatches, because when I went to wash my swatches off, it was quite difficult. However, on the eyelids, it tends to stay on really well. It's quite light. It's got no pigment to it, but if you want a fast, easy look, it's nice for that. So I have been reaching for this quite a bit. If you've seen my other videos, you'll already know that I don't like this. I like the concept of it so much. I've tried to make it work, but no matter what I do, it just highlights all my it looks stunning. It does look really good, and it's buildable. You can blend it out. It's got a nice shimmer to it. However, when I put it onto my face, it just clings onto everything so much. It just, no matter what I do, I can't get this to work. So that's one product I've not been liking. Another product, and he's back. But another product that I've not liked is the Bio Effect, another GF serum. So this is for £135, 15ml. I've used it consistently. I don't know if you can tell how much is left, but I've only got that much left in the bottom, maybe one or two more uses. I don't think it's done much. I don't understand what it's meant to do. And you have to search and see what an item this expensive does. I don't think it's doing its job. I just don't think I don't think it did much at all. My partner says that my skin looks better, but sorry. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase it. I don't even think it. Do you know when you put on a product before you're going to an event or anything like that? Like, we've got a family photo shoot coming up. Even for that, I don't think it's done much. I don't see any purpose of it. If it's helped anyone, please let me know what it does or how it's helped you. Or, I don't know, it just leaves this horrible tacky feeling on my skin. I've not enjoyed it. I wouldn't recommend it. I think there's better things out there for the price. It feels really tacky. Like, it's sticky. Can you see that? The book's sticking to my face. However, that being said, do you think I've not given it long enough? So I've only been using this for a few weeks now. Definitely a few weeks. So one of those products that I'm meant to be using for 3 months to see the effect of it. But I don't know. These aren't in my favourite list. However, these are two palettes that I've been gravitating towards. I'll assume you are, because my cat's come in and he's not letting me do much. So I've really been enjoying the Roxa palette. Is it my favourite? I don't know if it's too soon to tell. So this shade here, which is Stargirl, I love that. No matter what look I do, it just, I don't know, it looks so nice. I've not used it. I've used it a lot on my inner corner. Don't know if you can even see that properly. 1 second. I need to use it on my eyelid and see how I feel with that. But I've really enjoyed that. Bolt has been another shade that I've really enjoyed. The only issue I'm having now that I'm feeling it, is that I feel like, you know, with Bolt and Dixie, it feels like there's a film over it. They're not swatching as well as they did initially. Like, do you see that with Dixie? I don't know, when you first get the palette, they swatch really nicely. And then after that, you need to really try with those shades. But can you see it? They're just really nice shades. For some reason in this palette, these 3 shades, they kind of blend out into a mush on my eyes when I did a look with this. I've used Brink quite a lot as well now that I think about it. But when I first got this, I was quite underwhelmed by it. And even now when I'm looking at it, I don't feel that inspired by it. But when I open it and use it individually, I like the shade Phoebe. I like the shade Sweet Pea. I like the shade Jacaranda. I like Eclipse. I like the shades individually, but I don't know why it doesn't inspire me. I don't get, it's not that it doesn't inspire me. There's a lot of looks that I can come up with it, but I just don't feel excited by it. But for some reason I am going back to it, so it must be a good sign. The reason why it's not in my favorites list is because I've not used it long enough to give it that title. But there's a lot of shades in here that I have enjoyed. I don't know if you can see any of the dips. There's quite a few significant dips. Like, I see quite a lot of indentations, but I do enjoy it. Still too early to say if it's my favourite. I could still change my mind on that, but I have enjoyed it. Another palette that I've enjoyed is the Charlotte Tilbury's new eyeshadow, the Beauty Wears Love palette. So this is limited edition. Shall I tell you why I've enjoyed this? Because I can just, the shades are that creamy that I don't need to use a brush. So I just get some on my finger like that and I just blend it out onto my eyelids. And that's all I need to do. And this shade is that beautiful that I've been using it as a blush as well. And it's just easy and it's quick and it's nice to use. And then just, I've been using this shade here quite a bit. I don't know if it picks up on the indentation. But this shade is just beautiful. So I'll use it on your finger. Shall I show you quickly? Shall I just show you? 1 second. The angle is going to be terrible. So Cyber Rose all over my lid. But maybe some of this actually. And then all over the lid. And you can do that and just call it a day. It's hard for me to use brushes because I don't get the chance to wash them every time. And then when I'm going to use them, then I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to clean them now, blah. My fingers is just so convenient. And especially being able to just grab a shade and just put it on your eyes. It's just so easy. Bear in mind, if you're doing that, I don't think the shades will last as long in terms of the expiry date, because obviously the oils and stuff that are on your hands are transferring onto the palette. But if I'm getting more cost per wear, it's worth it for me. It's just such an easy palette. I don't know why a lot of people didn't like this palette for some reason. I think like the issue a lot of people had was that you can all the looks you do with it look quite similar. But for me, I've not had that issue. So I use the red alone. I've used the green like as a wing. I use that shade all over. I've not been using these two that much. I've used that as a blush. Do you know the formula for the Roxa palette is just something else? I don't know. I have enjoyed it, but yet again, these two palettes, I have not used them near enough to put them in my favourites. But they are something that I am gravitating towards, which I'm quite shocked about because I'm really someone that loves neutrals. But I have really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so I'll let you go. Thank you all for watching. Oh, by the way, since it's here, I'm doing the... Have you heard about the Nutri-Seed? I'm doing the three-day cleanse, so you only have liquids for 3 days. And so far, this is the 3rd bottle that I've had. And the first one, the carrot one, I loved it. This one, not as much, but they are tolerable. And it's my first day. I'm coming towards the end of it. I've been okay so far. So let's see how the other days go. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and follow for more. Bye.